With the world switching almost exclusively to meeting via video calls during the 2020 pandemic, services such as Microsoft Teams and Zoom surged in popularity. But before these platforms even existed, Skype was used for the same purpose, and despite being around for a lot longer, it seemingly faded into irrelevance. In this video, we're going to look at what happened to Skype. Please do subscribe if you haven't already. It really helps this small channel grow. Skype launched all the way back in 2003, offering peer-to-peer voice calling over the internet, which was revolutionary for its time. Skype quickly gained popularity and had over 100 million downloads by 2005 and became the go-to app for free voice and video calls worldwide. It was then acquired by eBay, who hoped to integrate it into e-commerce, which didn't quite work out, so it was sold to a group of private investors in 2009. Skype's downfall didn't truly start until 2011 when it was purchased by Microsoft. At the time, this was Microsoft's biggest ever acquisition. The goal was to integrate Skype across all Microsoft platforms, including Windows PCs, Xbox Live Voice Chat, and Office and business tools. However, Microsoft didn't really modernize Skype, it just rebranded and expanded it into different environments. Microsoft redesigned Skype's UI multiple times, often changing interface logic and settings, alienating long-time users, with many complaining it made it less intuitive and harder to use for basic calls. Older users who would only use Skype a handful of times a year would find it looking very different each time they went to use it, which caused them to struggle using the service. Instead of improving call quality or stability, Microsoft kept adding more features such as SMS support, file sharing, bots, and Skype emoji. Skype became bloated and clunky as a result. Users noticed Skype taking longer to open, lagging during calls, and crashing more often. As we've mentioned, Skype originally used a peer-to-peer architecture. In 2017, Microsoft wanted more control and scalability, so they began transitioning Skype to a centralized cloud-based infrastructure in the form of its Azure platform. The transition was complex and rushed. During this phase, call quality dropped further, users experienced longer connection times, ghost notifications, and failed calls. This came at a time of rising competition, with services such as Discord appealing to gamers and Zoom offering much better performance and a cleaner UI. In 2020, even Microsoft began to turn away from Skype. They launched Teams, which quickly became their new focus, especially for business users. Teams was integrated with Office 365, making Skype for Business obsolete, and eventually Skype for Business was discontinued completely in 2021. With only a tiny amount of personal users remaining, Microsoft announced in early 2025 that Skype as a whole would be shut down in May 2025, with its remaining users able to use their Skype logins for Microsoft Teams. Did you ever use Skype, and what was your experience of it? Let me know down in the comments, and please do subscribe if you've enjoyed this video, and thanks for watching.